Let me turn on the TV so I can see who's talking to me instead of just looking at this camera. Okay, hey everybody. Nobody's on yet, so we'll wait for some people to tune in, and that's okay. All right, so I have it up on my TV, so any questions I see, I can follow along with anybody who joins in on this live. All right. I feel like I'm Wendy Williams. I feel like I need a Q-tip for my nose. Okay, so we got our first two people on here. We have Liam and Kavan. Hello, everybody. Hi, Liam. Hi, Kavan. And then Manuel says hi. Oh my God, we got everybody on here. Juan says, hey, baby. Back at you, baby. How's it going? Oh, I already have 5 people. How cool. Oh my God, so many people. Well, oh my God, so many. Whoa. Jose says hi. Will says, hey, Sal. Jeru says hi. TJ says hi. Hey. Oh my God. Kavan says, how was your day? My day was good. I accomplished a lot. Tyler says, hey, baby, is it snowing where you are? It is not. It is, however, very, very cold. I don't know if you can hear my heater fighting for its life in the kitchen over there, but woof, it is. Sal, check out I did check out the Santo demo. I did that this morning, and I do have to say the demo is much better with whatever his name is. Not the one with his nasalness. What part of the U.S. from? I live outside of Chicago, so Illinois, baby, Illinois all the way. Many people would believe, hope, and I'd be happy to hear that. I wish if only I lived in Maryland, but it's fine. Andrew says, hi from Australia. What time is it in Australia right now? Oh my gosh. Have you listened to Hakuru Utada's new album? I don't even know who that is. So no, I have not listened to that. Sorry for that, if it's good. Here from Guatemala. What time is it in Guatemala? In California is 3 hours behind me. So what time is it here? Oh my God. Right? It's 3 hours behind, so 9... Oh, it's 1:36 p.m. in, Australia, whoever Andrew is. I love the demo solo version of me and the girls. Oh, I didn't know there was there's a demo solo of Pa Mi Muchachas? Interesting. Saturday. Okay. Oh, it's already Saturday in Australia. Holy shit. Have you seen or listened to Disney's Encanto? I did watch Encanto with my friends, and I didn't like it. I thought it was fine. My friend really likes the song, pressure like a drip, 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 and it'll never stop. So that's really all I took out of it. The Bruno song that's popping up everywhere, I'm like, I don't know, it didn't do that. I don't know, I didn't like it. I thought Coco was better, to be honest. Can't wait for you to explore Whitney Houston's albums. I can't wait either. To think in less than a month I will know more Whitney. Especially because the only album I know, I don't know if she's front and center, but she should be here somewhere. Oh yeah, Whitney's right here. You can't see her in the camera though. The only album I know by Miss Houston, so I'm very excited. I don't know, nobody's picked up on this yet. But in February, this is why I chose to do it, is that February is the anniversary of Whitney's death. The 10-year anniversary, which is just like, oh my God. And I thought, I was like, well, not that means celebrating, but I think it's a worthy time to go and remember all of her amazing career achievements and all the albums, and especially albums that I've not listened to. I mean, almost on every album, obviously, do I know a song, except for, like, I think the last 2. No, that's 3. The last 2. When he passed, fun fact, well, this isn't really fun, but many of you, some of you may know, I don't have any examples up here because it's in my room. The Bodyguard musical. I coincidentally saw the musical on the anniversary of her death, and I remember I thought it was just really weird, hearing all these Whitney songs, and at the end Deborah Cox was like, we love you, Whitney, and I'm like, oh my God, it's been so long, I can't, and that would have been in 2017, I think I saw the musical? A Queen Gone, Too Young, amen. But that is why I chose to do it, because I was like, I think that we should take that month and remember Whitney. So there's that. Do you think Wendy Williams will ever come back to her show? I'd like to hope. I feel like there's always more going on behind the scenes of the Wendy show than we are given access to. I don't really believe all the stories that were coming out saying, oh, she can't walk, she can't do it. I don't know what's going on, but I don't know. I'd like to hope she is, but also if she's done, I guess she's done. It's hard to say, you know what I mean? I do miss her. Tyler just said I miss her. And I do miss her too. I mean, she brings a certain flair to TV that I think no one else brings. Yeah. Will you react to, wait, where'd it go? The When I'm Gone music video? Probably not. It's already a little past that. I was busy when that came out. I didn't listen to the song until about a week after it came out. I like it. I think it's fun. Can't wait for Do You Know with Wish Jessica Did More Country. I'm excited to listen to that one too, where she's just sitting on the, I can't even do it sitting here, but she's like sitting on the thing and she's like, I read, because I'm almost done with the memoir. Coincidentally, I'm on the like end of it where she's like having her kids, and that's where I'm kind of tuned out because, as I'm sure you all know, I don't like children, so I'm like, ugh. But now she's talking about her drinking, so it's like picking up again. I'd rather come out and say she's. I mean, that's a fair point too. Have you seen the new West Side Story movie? I did not, and I will. I'll probably wait till it comes out on Blu-ray, and I'll order from the library. You cannot convince me that that musical needed to be remade. I wasn't really a fan of that. Do you plan to go to Adele's concert in Vegas? No, I wouldn't fly out to see Adele. I'd fly out if Cher opened up again in Vegas, I'll tell you that much. Did you hear about, of course, of Bob Saget, R.I.P. You Give Good Love is a great one too. What else? Oh my gosh, so many things. Yes, Jessica's book is, it is, and I'm using the audiobook, and I actually really like it. The actor from Full House died. What actor? Oh, Full House. Wow, Bob Sag, yes. When I read that right now, I just read it as from House. Like, you know, House MD. And I was like, someone died from that too. What's my favorite Cher album I reacted to? Coincidentally, it's going to be right here next to me. It's my favorite Cher album now. It's A Man's World. I have grown to fall absolutely in love with this album. I will stand on death's door and say that this was Cher's best album. It has some of her greatest vocals. Everything is just fantastic. Oh my God, Miss Branham is here. How did you feel about Once Upon a One More Time, the musical? It was honestly pretty bad. In case anybody here doesn't know, Once Upon a One More Time is the new Britney Spears, oh, that fell, musical where it's, you know, all the music of Britney. It was so bad. You could tell that and I wanted to make a review of it, but I was like, I cannot come for this musical in the way that I would like to. But the costumes were atrocious. The lead wasn't very good. The best part of the show was Justin Guarini, and you shouldn't walk out of this female empowerment musical and be like, Justin Guarini was the best part of the show. Like, so yeah. R.I.P. Yes, R.I.P. Meatloaf. I have him with Cher on one of the very best of Cher. What else am I missing? What's your favorite song from Adele? Like, of Adele's of all time? Oh, that's too, maybe When We Were Young. I think I'd go with that. I probably will not read Jamie Lynn's book. I really don't care. Like, you know, I don't care what she has to say, like, about anything, because, like, well, it's not even that. Like, people are, like, mad at her. I really just don't care about her. Like, I never watched Zoe 101. Yeah, are you into reality TV? The right reality TV. So, like, I do love me some Simple Life, some Kathy Griffin, My Life on the D List. What else? There's maybe a few others. Who knows? Oh, the quality was breaking up there. Hey, Sal, can't wait to see reactions for... I know the Spice Girl stuff actually has gotten a lot of traction, so I'm very excited to see how those do view-wise, you know, come March. Basically, how I'm going to do it is that I wanted to make it a surprise. So, guys, I don't know if... I've talked a little bit about this on my TikTok, but one of the... things I'm trying to do to open my palette to new movies this year is because there's a podcast I really love and a YouTube channel I really love. The YouTube channel is called Be Kind Rewind, and she talks about, you know, Best Actress Oscar winners. And then the other podcast is called Best Pick, and they watch, assess, and discuss every Best Picture film in no particular order. So pretty much every week, I'm picking out of a hat a movie I have to watch. That's either, it's both, there's two separate hats. There's not a hat. It's not a hat, it's a bag. I pick it out of a bag, and I pick it, and I have to watch that film, and it's either the Best Actress or Best Picture. It's both of them. So I watch those, I watch the Best Picture, then Best Actress, and then I pick the next one, you know, as we go along. So the next two movies I have to watch, I actually have them sitting right here. I ordered them from the library, and I was able to get them. We have, oh no, that just came off of the thing. I have to watch The Deer Hunter, a long 3-hour epic about the Vietnam War, and Children of a Lesser God. Those are the two movies that I've ordered. And thankfully, a library had the 4K, so I was like, send that on over. I need to read Kathy Griffin's. They're both great. I've read both of them, and I love them. You will love Melanie C. She is amazing. You need to see her as Mary Magdalene and Jesus. Oh, she was in the arena tour? I didn't know that. We were going to get that arena tour in America, but then it got canceled. I don't even like Jesus Christ Superstar. That's probably my least favorite Andrew Lloyd Webber musical. Like, I've never been able to get into that one. I love Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, though. That's my jam. Lucy White says it's snowing. I'm very sorry for you, Lucy. It's not snowing for me. When I said Lucy, I feel like I never hear that word. You have a very unique name. That word, name. I feel like I'm talking to Lucy from Chronicles of Narnia. Which coincidentally is behind me here. I went through and I sorted out a lot of my DVDs and Blu-rays, and I only kept like stuff. If it's on DVD, it's like because I can't get it on Blu-ray, and this is the extended cut of Chronicles of Narnia, one of my favorite films growing up. This is a lovely set too. I mean, oh, that fell now too. But you open it, look at that. Look at that. Stunning. Oh my God. And her castmates, oh wait, I didn't see this. And the castmates bashing her because she was the one that Zoe, oh yeah. I didn't know. You see, I remember when that was a thing too, when she was pregnant, and I was like, oh, okay, you know what? I don't know. I mean, what are you gonna do, you know? What are you gonna, I gotta put this back on here. There we go. Will you ever react to Rihanna and Halsey? Probably not. You know, not two people I am interested in per se. I'm not interested in what everybody's talking about, you know, because everybody still talks about Rihanna, and I'm like, Do you have the Spice Girls solo albums? How'd you find them? I do own them all on vinyl. They're right here. I could show them. I could take them out. Actually, well, I mean, obviously, I don't know how much of this you can see, but like they're right here. So Spice, and we got Forever. I also, when I bought it, I accidentally didn't buy the picture disc for the Greatest Hits. I meant to buy the picture disc, but I got sent the black one, which is better in terms of sound quality. But considering I have all the albums, it's like I would have kind of liked that picture disc, but I wasn't gonna pay for another one, you know. But oh, you mean the solo albums? I don't have them. I'm gonna probably get them on Spotify, and if not, I have my sources, so I think I'll be okay. Any other questions, friends? Where are we at? We're at 14 people on here. Do you have any Alanis Morissette albums? I do not, and the only one I would probably know is Jagged Little Pill. And I only know a couple of songs off of Jagged Little Pill. Is that the 19th? It is, actually. This is an original pressing of Control we have here. I was listening to it earlier, that's why it's on display. It's kind of beat up, but it sounds fantastic. So that's the good news there. And as you can see, I have my brand new inner sleeves that are just gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Nice. That was my teenage album. Oh, how cute. Have you listened to Natalie Limbrugula? And I have not. What is your favorite musical of all time, ever seen or done? So seen, there's a couple of, oh God, there's a couple of, you know, answers you could give to that. I mean, seen, maybe when I saw the final performance of SpongeBob the Musical in Chicago or the Cher show on Broadway, I went to the first preview to the, I saw that show a lot, and I was at the final show on Broadway, and it was, God, that was so electric that night. Are you reading for the jet? I think you mean, are you ready? I would assume I'm ready. Hopefully it'll be somewhere on that I can watch because I don't have cable. So, yeah. My tinier teenager is so cute. Aw. Not enough. Oh, you had it on cassette? I actually just got a cassette player today. It's not very good. I had it hooked up with the thing and it doesn't sound great because I thought I would buy a couple of Jessica Simpson's albums on cassette. But it just doesn't sound good. So I recently got this. I got Sweet Kisses on cassette because it's not on vinyl. But then I'm like, I should have just saved my money and bought the CD because it just doesn't sound all that great. Yeah, I meant we're ready. Any other questions? How many people were on here? 15. How cute. We love that. It's cute. Cute is a good term. Don't worry. Your entire teenage experience should be cute. That's how I rank mine. My hair looks absolutely insane. Where did you get Jessica's cassettes? OMG. eBay and Discogs. That's pretty. I got that one from eBay, and I recently did buy Irresistible on Discogs. I'll probably get, although I don't know, I think I should probably put this cassette dream to a rest because they just don't sound good. They're cute. They're so cute, but they're not, I don't know, they just don't sound good. You should try to get a good cassette player from the 90s. Oh, I should like go to a thrift store and see if I can find one, but We'll see. I don't know. It's so cute though. Like, look at that. Like here, I'll show you guys. Actually, I'll play a little bit. I want to show you how it sounds. Because actually, I don't know. Let's see. So here it is. I don't know if you can see it all that well. So we're switched to aux, and then it's really loud. That's my one takeaway that I got from it. So you can hear it there. So we'll put on tape 1, and then we'll put it up like that. So you can hear that sound, which is not pretty. Cassettes were cutting edge back then. It was about portability. Yeah, I get that. Are we going to play Jessica? Look at that. Isn't that cute, though? Here she is. We'll fast forward a little bit. Oh my god. That barely fast forwarded it. But as you can see, it's not that good. Let me fast forward it a little more. Yeah. So, yeah, it's not ideal. It's not, I don't know. Where you were going to rock that cute outfit whilst listening to that's so funny. This thing is, I do like it though. It's like nice and compact. It also is like a USB conversion one. So like you can use it for converting it to like digital. Wait, how do I turn this off? Oh yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. Not too big of a fan of it. Wait, it sounds fine to me. Well, wait, actually, you know, this was not the right cassette to show it with you. Let me play you Unison. I think it's probably this tape, but boy, oh boy, does Unison sound rough on cassette. Like, her voice starts getting distorted and all that stuff. So we'll listen to this together. Oh, wait, I gotta turn it on. Hang on, we're turning it on. I should probably put Janet back. Why aren't we playing? There we go. Okay. Wait for this. I want you guys to hear this. Do you have Madonna True Blue? I do not. I do have it on vinyl though, so I mean that's something. Wrong side. I didn't want this side. How do I stop this? Oh wait, I can just do this. I forgot it has a changer. So you can switch the sides. Some cassettes don't age well. Yeah. You might have a point there. Oh my god. Wait, stop. Okay, hang on. We're gonna flip this. I don't know why it's on that side. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why won't you play? There we go. Let's try that. I think that should do it. I can't even tell. Like, this is so confusing to me. Am I gonna have to, I might have to rewind it the other way. Yeah, I gotta rewind it the other way. So let me fast forward it. All right, that's gonna fast forward for a little bit. Just listen to a singer from Luxembourg on the movie soundtrack for Moonfall with Halle Berry. Oh, cool. Have you done more of a dive? Not yet, but that will be in March. Come March, I will be diving into that. I went to go see Scream 5 in theaters. It's better than 4. I don't know. I loved both 4 and 5. I don't want to spoil the ending, but I want to say I did predict the killer. And I'll say it just this way. I predicted the killer because the killer looked like Dua Lipa. And I was like, oh my god, a plague upon music and a plague upon these poor victims of this film. That was my takeaway. That was the first thing I thought when I saw it. I was like, okay. So, if you're wondering who the killer is in Scream 5, they look like Dua Peep. I feel bad I named her by her godly name, and I would never do that on occasion. Hi from Colombia, favorite I don't really know Kesha all that well. Yes, that's what made it obvious. They said it was on the poster. I know, right? The killer is on the poster, and I mean, obviously, yeah. Can you show us your cassette collection? It's very tiny. and very small. In fact, it's just 4 cassettes. No, 5. I do own Let's Talk About Love, Jessica Simpson, Sweet Kisses, Janet Jackson's single Runaway, Celine Dion, Because You Loved Me. This one actually sounded okay. And then Celine Dion, Unison. So that's it. That's all I own. It's teeny tiny. This is still fast forwarding so I can listen to it on the other side. Crazy. This one does take a while to do it. You're Christina. Thank you, Pedro. That's very nice of you. I was planning on seeing this weekend, but it's snowing, and I was gonna see opening weekend last weekend. Oh yeah, I went on Friday because I was like, I can't have anybody spoil for me who this killer is, and I didn't. I went. Can you please be who are FKA Twigs? I know they got remixes on those cassettes, except for Unison. Oh, interesting. But I just want you to hear like what happens to poor Celine's voice. All right, now this should play. I know, doesn't that sound rough? So let's see if it'll do it. Come on. I'm gonna put Janet away while we do this. I know it does sound like a mosquito, doesn't it? Like, guess I lost all track of time. It gets worse too. That's the thing. Did you know who the... Oh, I did not know that. I didn't see it in the Heights. If there's any other way, no. Of course I Love a New Day Has Come. My favorite Celine album. It gets worse as this goes along. Let me fast forward a bit. Like, it starts slowing and then it just... Oh wait, did I do rewind? Fuck me. No, I did fast forward. Oh, I guess it's confused. Oh, because it's on the other side. Ah, it's falling. Maybe it doesn't sound as bad as I thought it was, because it's not slowing down like it did last time. Where is it? Hang on. It's the next song I do remember sounding worse. Maybe it was just something about the one last time. I don't know. Right here. You hear it? It's like slowing down. The next song is worse, if I remember correctly. Yeah, here we go. You hear it's like almost too slow. I do pray for Celine. Hopefully she'll be okay. Taking chances are one heart. Taking chances easily. That's a no-brainer. Confidence and too much wine. Maybe it doesn't sound that bad, but we'll go back to the beginning. I'm going to put this away. I'm going to play you guys a little treat. So this is the only vinyl I own that doesn't have a cover because the person who sent it to me didn't let me know it didn't have a cover. I want to see how many of you will know this little gem. It's so sad that it doesn't have a cover, but what are you going to do, you know? All right. If you know it, you know it. And if you don't, you don't. let's load. Let's load. And this sounds great on my... Wait, hang on, it cut off the beginning. We want to hear the beginning. Here we go. Here we go. Let me know it. Have you done a Celine discography? Maybe I missed. I've not done a Celine discography. That could be tempting. I thought about it. But then, because I'm a completist, I'd have to do all the French albums. And we're talking pre-unison French albums. So I don't know if there's a market for that. Can I do more Spice Girls reactions? Come March, you will be fed, because we will. Say you do. Say it, baby. She should respect this song more. Yeah. What a shame, though, I have no cover for it. How many people are we at? We're at 19 people. Yes, Lover on Encore on Soar. I do own that, actually. She's here somewhere. Yeah, right here. We do have her. She's lovely. We also, I own Love Me Back to Life. Let's Talk About Love. Courage. That's enough of that right now. It's a little loud. Okay. You could just react to her French collection. I'll need change. I mean, I could, but what would be the point of that? I mean, if you're gonna do it, you got to do it right. You know, that's why even though the views for like Janet Jackson or Dream Street or Peligro and you know, they weren't the highest ones, but I'd be upset if I hadn't reacted to this first. You know. I think it's important. It's important because not a lot of people got that opportunity to hear those first. And I'm like, well, I'm in control of my own journey, so we can do that. In fact, I don't know if they'll be up front here. I do have a little bootleg CDs I made myself for Peligro and Mahia, but I think they're in the back of this because I don't see them. Yeah. Yeah, they're in the back there, aren't they? I gotta organize this better when I get the chance. What's this? Oh, okay. I know what that is. I probably should get rid of some of these because there's a lot I don't even use. Yeah. Will you do more? Well, okay. It's funny you bring up Christina Aguilera. So I'm going to tell you guys are going to be the first ones privy to this information. So you guys ready? Okay. So as many of you know, I'm always requested to do more music video reactions. Now, I don't really love doing them because, you know, I'm not as into music videos as I am into, you know, doing albums. That's more of my forte. But I've decided it'd be good for my channel, you know, view-wise and subscriber-wise to do that. And, you know, just good to, you know, help me out, okay? But the problem is that when you do music video reactions, you upload it, and more than likely the video will get a copyright block. Not just a copyright notice, like it'll be blocked, and so then you have to, you know, go whatever it is, you know, dispute it. But then it's still blocked for 48 hours, and then people can see it after 48 hours, but I can't make any money off of it for a month until the ban lifts. So I'm like, that always sucks, because I'm like, then you know, it's like that revenue helps me, you know, get this stuff behind me. So basically, what I decided that we're going to do is that I've already filmed it, they're uploaded, and they got the copyright thing. So starting February 21st, every week, there are going to be 5 different music video reactions that are going to go live on my channel. So Mondays are going to be dedicated to Madonna. Tuesdays are going to be dedicated to Kylie Minogue. Wednesdays are Christina. Thursdays are Shakira, and Friday is going to be Janet. So every week, I'm going to go through and I'm going to finally, probably in 2 years maybe, complete their entire music videographies. I feel like videography is such a weird word. But I think that that's going to be what I have to do. Because I think it'd be great for the channel. And, you know, it's just like I got to sit down and buckle down and do it. And I think giving myself that time, we're at 24 viewers. I think that time to do it is going to be really good. Because then everything's filmed a month in advance and there's no copyright issues or anything like that. Is YouTube your full-time job? Wouldn't that be the dream? I do work part-time at the library, so that's where most of my income comes from, is from the library. And then, you know, I make a little bit. Well, with YouTube, it's always like, just, you never know how much you're going to make. And especially because, like, I'm still such a smaller channel that, you know, it's inconsistent. Like, luckily enough, for the past 2 months, I have gotten about $200. But that's just for the month. That's all I get, you know, from YouTube. Which is nice and more than nothing. But because you're hired, you're technically like an independent contractor, so the taxes aren't taken out, so you have to do that yourself, which is making me a little nervous for tax season this year. You should do Destiny's Child. You know, one day, all in good day, one day. You know, I'm fully set to April and possibly May, so I think I'm okay. Like, a couple ideas I had is that a lot of people, because I'm doing, trying to be YouTube, well, you should keep at it. One day it'll pay off. It depends, because, you know, I still want to make content that I like, and, you know, the thing I like about reaction videos is that there's a bit of comfortability in it for me. I know what I'm going to be doing. I get the drift. I would like to do, you know, deep dive things, but I don't know. I don't think I'm the best. I'm the best at retaining information. I don't think I'm always the best at putting it out there, at least in terms of a video. Everybody go subscribe to Tyler. Go do that real quick while we're here. He deserves some love. You're amazing. Thank you, Pedro. Thank you for tuning in. So that's the hope. You know, it's so hard too, because, you know, I graduated in 2019 with a degree in musical theater, and, you know, since COVID has been a thing, musical theater just feels like a very, it's part me not enjoying auditioning either, but it's such a weird market right now, that at least with YouTube, I have some control. I'm putting myself out there. I get to be in control of the content that I, you know, am putting out. Not to say, it's not like I'm doing, you know, anything crazy. I'm just reacting to albums. But I do like the ability that I'm giving albums that most people would overlook a chance to be seen again. Like, especially doing Jessica. I've been reading a couple things online, and it's like Jessica's footprint in the musical career, or in music, has just been very, not overlooked, but it's kind of, you know, just a footnote. And it's kind of interesting to go back and look at this and be like, oh, wow, this could have been a bigger hit, or wow, this is a misfire. Like, listening, tomorrow my reaction for Irresistible goes live. Just a quick newsflash, I hated it. I knew what was going on with that video, or with that album, I should say, that they wanted to be like, hey, Jessica, we would rather you be more like Britney, and it doesn't work, because Jessica Simpson isn't Britney Spears. She can't be Britney Spears. And it doesn't work, but in this skin, which will go live on Sunday, I have to say I pleasantly enjoyed so much more. I thought it was more Jessica. Still, I feel bad for her, because I feel like her vocals got a little damaged in doing that Britney sound. Yeah. Did you at least, like, how did that one go? I liked you broke through the storm and you came through the night. That one I liked. Forever in Your Eyes, I think that might have been one of I have to hear it again. You know, that's the one I've not really listened to. I did like Irresistible. I do like a little bit. I think those are fun. And she's like, yeah, hot like fire. I didn't like that one at first, but I've come to appreciate it for its campiness a little more since then. I'm a little older than you and glad in my cover out. Well, thank you. I feel like, but I'm also picky about who I do, you know, reactions on. I feel like I should take more suggestions, but because I'm such a stubborn person, I'm like, if I didn't think of it, I am not as into it. Or if I don't want to do it, you know. Yeah. Tyler, I started following you. Oh, great. See, look, Tyler, you got a new subscriber. Isn't that nice? Would you like to do a Kylie, Danny Minogue? Oh my, they have an album together? What? I feel like my hairline looks so weird on camera right now. My poor hair is just going through a lot at this moment. It's too tall right now. It's going through that thing again where it's going too long, but I have to wait to get a haircut. So she's struggling right now, but it's fine. Do you guys like the red? It's kind of fading a little bit, but I'm happy about that because it's more subdued now. Oh my gosh, it's Red Like Reba, who I see coincidentally live, and I think I think it's 2 months I see Reba live. I'm so excited for that. Love you, her. Thank you, thank you. I think it's something new, something sweet for the kids. And I always am looking at myself and I'm like, oh my god, I'm losing my hair because I see my hairline. But then I remember I've had this widow's peak since day one of my life, and I'm like, look at that. What do we think of a parted look? Oh my god, that looks insane, actually. Oh my god. That's insane. I look like the devil, I feel. If you need any advice for avoiding copyright issues in music, you can put a mirror in front of your screen. What do you mean by a mirror in front of your screen? Oh, do you mean like so it's flipped? Yeah, that's an option that you can do. It doesn't always work though, you know? You never know. Do you still sing? Maybe I do have that's the thing, is that I also don't really love doing covers either. I don't know. That's never been my I did my cover of Have Yourself a no, it's not Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. It's the Christmas song is up on my channel that I did last year for a cabaret. It's been almost 2 years since I've been watching on YouTube in my life and has gotten so that's very sweet of you. I'm glad I can keep you from being lonely. Warner is one of the worst. Actually, it's for whoever, not Britney. It's whoever Janet and the Spice Girls are, because I think they're on the same label or whatever. If you upload a video, like, a reaction to theirs, the video will, if you go through the copyright thing and you're like, okay, just be blah, 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 it'll say that it's lifted and that it can be viewed, but it can't. They lie. Which is why my reaction videos for The Pleasure Principle and one other one didn't get really seen because the guy didn't realize that and it screwed everything up. You best not say anything bad about the Jessica. I'm so sorry, Xtina Fan 06, but I didn't have a lot of very nice things to say. Do I have the Cruel Intentions soundtrack? I do, my friend. I have it down here somewhere. Where are you? Yeah, right here. I got this. So it's a funny story about this one. It's the Urban Outfitters pink pressing. So fun fact, the way I got this actually, it was right before COVID hit. I was downtown going to see the Donna Summer musical, and I was like, okay, let me stop at the Urban Outfitters. And I saw this in there, and I was like, oh, hey, that's cool. What was weird is that it was opened, and it was like pretty dinged up. And I was like, hey, is this supposed to be like this? She's like, oh, that might have just been a return, because it was already for like a decent price off. And she's like, if you want to buy it, I could go tell them downstairs to take like an extra 20% off of it. And I was like, sold. So I bought it. It plays great. And like where it was dinged up, I just colored it in with black Sharpie, and now you can't even tell the difference. And I really only own this to hear Bittersweet Symphony. And there's another song on here, This Love, which I know the Sarah Brightman one. But also, what's the other song on here that I like? No. There's another song on, oh wait, I'm looking at the, Every You, Every Me. So yeah, I do own Cruel Intentions, the soundtrack. Good stuff. Good stuff. Is that a soundtrack? Yes, it is a soundtrack. Mariah demo before Faith. You didn't know that Where Are You Christmas is a Mariah song? We'll probably never hear that demo. What are some newer singers you enjoy? I don't really listen to new singers because what do I think of new singers? I don't think of them. The only singer that has come out in the past 5 years that I'm like, they should be a star is Mason Ramsey. And I feel like we let him down because he gave us Famous, Love Sick Blues, Twang. That kid, and I don't even like children. That kid was so talented, and I loved him. And I hope and wish him for the best in his career. Got the boss of Sony Music Australia fired after. Oh, yikes. R.I.P.S. R.I.P. Meatloaf. Dead Ringer for Love. R.I.P. Do we have any other questions? We're at 24 people. Oh my gosh, hi everybody. To all the 24 people that are joining us in here. What time is it? Okay, so it's 9:43. So at 10 o'clock, guys, I'm probably going to sign off because tonight I have to watch the Sex and the City movie because I just finished watching the series on Blu-ray for the first time, remastered. It was gorgeous. So I'm excited to rewatch the movie. We'll watch the first movie again tonight, and that'll be fun. So that'll be what my night consists of, in case you were wondering. I hate this thing because it makes me look bigger than I am, but it's fine. It's cool. It's winter. Give us your thoughts on. Oh my gosh, I have so many thoughts on And Just Like That. Where to begin? Um, I don't even know where to begin. Like it's such a clusterfuck of what the fuck are you doing to this iconic shirt or this shirt show. Um, I think what's worse is what they're doing to Miranda. That woman swore up and down she was not a lesbian. In the very first season, she tries to be a lesbian and realizes that's not who I am. And then magically, 15 years later, she's a lesbian. And I'm like, it's so weird. That sex scene with Sarah Ramirez, that was, oh, it was, ugh. How could a show that's built on sex have one of the most disgusting sex scenes I've ever seen in my life? And to leave Steve for Che is just one. It makes you almost heated. You're like, wow, this is fucked up. Jessica's because like Stina Fan, those aren't her vocals. That's not her voice. That's her mimicking Britney Spears the whole album. It's not her. In the newest episode, we see Harry's. Yeah, we do see Harry's dick. The Golden Girls, do you have all the seasons? I do, they're right here. I unfortunately realized I do own the second pressing of the Golden Girls on DVD where they compressed the episodes too much, so it's very pixelated. If you're ever looking to get the Golden Girls on DVD, you have to get those original releases, because I didn't realize that, and it doesn't look pretty good on DVD. Yes, the person who plays Miranda is now a lesbian, and she did plan to steal the sperm. Yeah, because Cynthia Nixon is a lesbian in real life, but that doesn't mean the character she plays has to be a lesbian. Can you give us some general thoughts of Sex and the City? Some character voices and general stories. See, I watched it the whole time, and I was like, yes. I didn't think when I watched it this time that could just be me being me. I didn't watch the show and I was like, oh my god, this would never not happen. So she's mimicking Britney Spears when she's power belting on the ballads. I mean, because she's restrained, because she's stuck in that technique. That's what killed the ballads for me. And the ballads aren't as good as the ballads that are on Sweet Kisses. I just didn't like, I read Cynthia's fault with the new show. I know, Cynthia is ruining it. But they have got to get rid of Che. That is one of the worst characters I've ever seen written for a television show. If it were up to me, Sarah Ramirez would never have a career again after that. That's some career-ending performance right there, if you ask me. Are you? I don't know if I have this. I am ready for Hocus Pocus 2. I'm very excited for that. Any other questions, friends? Keep in mind, you only have me for about 12 minutes, or no, 13, I should say. I should pop in. So here's actually, it's not in here right now, but here is the new set for Sex and the City. In here, they have both the movies and the TV show, and in here right now is just the movies, because I have the other things separate. But look at that. Look at Carrie. Look at her. Have you listened to Ashley Simpson? All I know is Symptoms of You. That's all I know. So hopefully one day I can do Ashley too. She only has 3 albums, so that would be easy. All right, that'll be in. That'll be good. I gotta put that back on the thing. Oh, who am I missing? Aw. And Just Like That. Although I do still hope that And Just Like That does get a second season, because I'm telling you, if they write off Che, it could be a much better show. And poor Ashley on that disastrous SNL. On a Monday, I'm waiting, and she does a little hoedown. That's so funny. On a Tuesday, I'm waiting. I'm jealous you got the complete Blu-ray. I only have the first movie on Blu-ray and the complete series and the second one on DVD. Yeah, I think it looks so much better on Blu-ray. I felt the new Miranda storyline feels like written from a male's fantasy perspective, don't you think? I don't know what perspective it's written from, because either way, it's not Miranda. That's not her character. Now, could I foresee in the future her being unhappy and wanting a divorce? That makes sense. Her leaving Steve for Che, it doesn't make sense. That's not her character. That's not. Look at the. You can't convince me that everybody who she had sex with on that show was paled in comparison to Sarah Ramirez. You can't. No. To a finger? No, I can't. I can't believe that. I just can't. You're very good at researching the art. Well, thank you. Thank Wikipedia for that, and a couple of people who let me know some things that need to be known. But yeah, it's so sad. I'm very upset with Cynthia Nixon. Carrie's storyline is fine. Charlotte's storyline is fine. Yeah, you're right. Debbie would have never treated Steve like that. Steve deserves so much more. And it's hard because the show is putting us in the perspective of Miranda and we're meant to feel bad. See, here's what bothers me. So I just finished watching the original series for the third time. And when I look at how she marries him, I'm like, you're a liar. You're a stone cold liar knowing what she's going to do in 15 years. And especially because Steve cheats on her in the first movie and she has the audacity to freak the fuck out, leave him, and not come back to him for a year later. But when she cheats on him, it's perfectly fine, and she gets to have a civilized conversation with him. It's like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah, Kristen Davis, she definitely, here's what I think Kristen Davis did. She definitely got some filler right before that show started filming because Sissy could barely move her face in those first couple episodes. Now that the Botox is settled, she can move more, but you can tell that it was like too soon. Like that needed to fade out. Did you see the Friends reunion? I didn't because I've never actually watched Friends. Do you remember me? I am Graham. I'm not, I've seen you on here, Graham, but do I know you from somewhere else? Grammy. I don't know. And she said to Carrie in the movie. Now, it just doesn't feel right. The whole Miranda subplot is what really sucks the most, I think, about it, just like that. First, it was, them killing off Big. Really? Because I always liked Carrie with Big. How long does it take you to do one video, including thumbnail? I mean, that you never know. I mean, it could take anywhere from, depending on how long the album is, to how, the video can take. What's your favorite Can't Be Tamed song? Oh, Permanent December, Robot, Two More Lonely People. There's too many to choose. I'm the 10-year... Oh, okay. Yes. I do remember you now, Graham. If that's not what I just say your name, I'm not exactly sure. But there are so many good Can't Be Tamed songs. And what a blessing. Where are you, Miss Cyrus? Miss Cyrus, where are you? She's right here. What a blessing that we were able to receive Can't Be Tamed on vinyl. I mean, come on. That's great. Can't Be Tamed. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, good for you. Not six. When did if Can't Be Tamed came out in 2010, depending on if it came out in spring or fall of 2010, what grade would I have been? Either I would have been at the end of 7th grade or the beginning of 8th grade. Oh my god. Oh, that's so crazy. Honestly, I like Miley better now. I kind of am with you. I think she's grown so much. With each album, she shows a different side of her. I love it. I'd say out of the Nick and Disney stars, she's definitely the most talented in my eyes. Spring, summerish. So I would have been in between 7th and 8th grade when it came out. Didn't even know about it. Do you ever like boy bands? I mean, I love to look at them. I love, Bye Bye Bye, Everybody, Backstreet's Back. But, I don't know. There's not really much substance behind boy bands, if you ask me. Gotta love 98 Degrees, Give Me One Night, Una Noche. Oh man, Plastic Hearts was my best. Help me. Oh, good for you. Well, not for you went through a breakup, but that it was there. That's when she caught Steve cheating and she said something to Mr. Big and he called Carrie and she said he's not coming and it made her cry. And it was embarrassing in the movie. Oh, no, you're fine. Yeah. And Just Like That is a mess. But a mess I hope does get a second season. I really do. Because, these characters are just so important that I want to know how they end up. And, I thought it was going to be odd without Samantha, but you see, here's the thing. I've already buried, what is it? What's her name? Kim Cattrall. Because I don't believe a word she says. Because I don't understand. This is what I don't understand. How you can have one of the greatest characters ever written for television and then say, no, You know, I could never. If I had the chance to play Samantha Jones, you couldn't stop me. You couldn't stop me from playing Samantha Jones. And people are like, it's a good thing she stayed away from this reboot. This reboot is probably the way it is because they had to write her out. They had to do it. And all the new characters they're bringing in suck, except for Carrie's realtor. I like her. Seema, I think her name is. She's great. I like her. I guess she didn't want to reboot. But, I mean, Kim Cattrall, I don't know. I just don't understand how you could have such a great character and be like, nah. Especially because she doesn't reveal any of this until the third movie was supposed to be a thing. And I'm like, you should have said something sooner, sweetie, for me to believe you. At least in that. I don't know. It just never sat right for me. But also, you know what killed me? Is that I did watch the How I Met Your Father show, which was fine. I really just watched it for Hilary Duff. But when she came on in the beginning, I was like, damn her, she still looks so good. Especially because she's older than all of them. Also, Miranda needs to dye her hair back red. She is, that gray is not working for her. Especially because she's going to be that bad of a character. At least give us the red hair. Come on. Kristen Davis's poofy things are odd. Carrie's wardrobe is either it's really good or really, really bad. That poor show. Ay. You don't like? Absolutely not. Not the red hair is iconic. How can you not have Miranda's red hair? If I can have my red hair, Miranda can have her red hair. It's not hard. It's not hard to buy a box of dye. Are you excited? Well, is there going to be a new Kelly Clarkson album this year? I hope so, because I wasn't feeling the Christmas one. Have you seen Respect starring Jennifer Hudson? I did. I thought it was okay. It was a little too churchy for me. A little too Jesus-y. I was like, I couldn't. That's like when Jessica, like in her reading her memoir and it gets to the Jesus-y stuff, I'm like, please, something else. I know it's news to me too, Tyler, I'll tell you that much. How many people are at 17? Yeah. So, greetings from Uruguay. Oh my God, what time is it in Uruguay? Right? Oh my God, I can't tell. Uruguay. Oh my God. There. What time is it there right now? I wish the quality of this was a little better for streaming, but it is what it is. It's almost 10. Okay. This sounds too bad, but I love the sad and angry Kelly songs. Yeah. Did you like Halloween Kills? Are you ready for... I did like Halloween Kills. Could have had more Jamie Lee Curtis in it. I didn't hate it as much as some other people did. I do think that there are problems. My issue is what they're going to do, because... apparently Halloween Ends is going to take place in the world of COVID, and I'm sorry, but I do not want my Michael Myers talking in a film that talks about COVID-19. I don't want that. No one asked for that. Please don't make that happen. Demi is going back. Well, I don't care about Demetria whatsoever. They are canceled as far as I'm concerned. They are done, gone, goodbye. I don't even like the fact that I own one of their albums now. I can't. She said it's going to piss... What? Who's going to piss people off? Yeah, Demetria, done. I can't. My issue is the daughter going back into the house and getting herself killed. Yeah, that was a weird ending for me. And plus, I didn't think she got killed. I thought she just kind of got, like, hit with, what's it called? Like, not hit with a knife, but stabbed. But I didn't think she was dead. I didn't get that vibe. And yeah, the new album is due this year. Mostly it's about, well, I'll be, okay. I'm really glad that, and just like that didn't do a COVID. Yeah, I'm glad too. I don't want to see COVID in my TV. I don't care. I don't want to see, especially because it doesn't make any sense, and just like that, magically COVID is over in their world, or in, I watched the show The Good Doctor, the COVID only lasted for like a month and then everything was fine. And I'm like, no, just don't. I don't want to see that. I don't care. Goodbye, you know. COVID in TV just should not exist. Unless it's a show specifically designed for it, I don't want to hear it. Oh, she sang a new song. I didn't know that. What would you like to see Mariah do on her next album? I want Caution 2.0. That's what I want. I'll tell you that much. What time is it now? Okay, guys, it's 9:59, so I'm gonna sign off because I gotta watch Sex and the City, the movie, because then I gotta go to bed and get up for work. Well, I don't have to get up too early for work tomorrow, but I think I'm watching the extended cut of Sex and the City, so I know it's a longer film. So thank you so much for tuning in on here, you guys. I'll see you tomorrow for the Irresistible reaction. If Xtina fan, 906 is on here, I'm very sorry for what you might hear in that, but just remember, I love you, and I hope you can love me too. So I'll see you guys later. Have a great night. I'll let everybody say their goodbyes. Good night, Will. Good night, TJ. Good night, Tyler. GL says sleep well. Good night. Enjoy. Sweet dreams. Thank you. Alvaro says Xtina, yes. Alvaro says bye. Good night, Sal. Thank you, Kavan. Have fun watching the movie. I've seen it before, so it's not like gonna be anything new to me. I've probably watched that movie a million times, but since I just finished the show, I gotta, complete it all. So thank you so much. Have a great night, and just like that, we're ending this live.